Alright, let's get started with Arknights Enfield. Alright, so last time we played Enfield. Oh, I forgot. We got that. There we go, do our daily login. Ooh. Is this the regular or the premium? Looks like it's permanent, so premium. And some T credits, nice. So day 10, what is this? Oh, no way, this is the 6-star unit. So was it day 3 was Ardelia. So the day 10 is her weapon. That's nuts. In 14 days we got rolls coming still. Okay. What are these? I know what T credits are. It's basically cash. Oh, there's a yellow operator from 61 to 90. Let's go. What are these then? Weapon XP. Nice, 2 more. So we got 2 more. Okay, so some of the events are going to go beyond the wishing. And we got 2 more wish tokens that look like they're time gated. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so last time we played Arknights, which was yesterday. I think we're about 10 hours in. We were doing some exploration, doing some story. I found out that we're still unable to mine, so our goal is to keep progressing story so we can get off of these little miners, because these little miners suck. They can only, the portable mining rigs, you can only take 10 at a time. They auto mine, which is nice, but I'm only getting 100 manually, and you just need a lot more than that. Let's see what we can stash in. I also accidentally killed my Origi crust, so I'm doing this now so we can get some more. Okay, so checking our account first. Go through real quick. Events, we got logged in. Yep, it's saying proceed to chapter 1, process 2. The rest of these are just generic level, do more. Headhunting we're not worried about right now. Same with the protocol pass, we haven't unlocked weeklies yet. Manual operation, I believe, is the daily, so we logged in, that's fine. Nodes we're locked by. Indexing, part of that is the sanity. Here we go. That's what I wanted to see. So we're maxed sanity. Alright, so let's go take care of that real quick. Who we had on friends? I thought Kilidos and me were friends already. I thought we talked about this. It's so funny. I wonder if he accidentally removed me and then added me back in. Dang, man. Level 46. He's not messing around. I wonder how he finds the time to play. Yeah, I thought I was doing good at 14. Jesus. Yeah, there's some 30s and 25s already, too. Well then, alright, I thought I was doing good at 14. Just goes to show you there's always somebody willing to outperform. We'll check game tools. Make a note to check game tools at the end, because I know some of that you guys can't see and I don't want to wait or waste your time. What are we looking for? Oh, character level up. That's right. We're locked behind on character progression.
Originium will carve a path for us.
So everybody's 28. Weapons are 20.
Stay
What
sunny
is
for
she
this day
stuck
as well,
behind
Professor.
weapon-wise? Okay, so we own 3. We need 5, so let's do that. So let's go view source, weapon tune. Does it not let us teleport? Guess not. How do we go back? Hang on. Level. Progress. Protocol tune. Enter. There we go. We did not do level 1, so we'll do level
I hear Originium singing.
Physical statuses deal more damage to enemies and apply a temporary debuff that causes them to suffer more damage. Alright, well, we're using a physical team, so that's great.
Engaging. Stay safe, team. Leave it to me.
That definitely does more damage. Wow.
Two.
It doesn't help. It also helps that they're level 10 and I'm 28.
How's that, Edmund? Did you see that?
Aggressive. You got faster.
Challenge complete
I
already.
wouldn't expect anything less.
Excellent. Alright, we just need to burn the 1. We just wanted to burn a little bit of sanity. Mostly because we just wanted to get the timer going. If you don't know, most gacha games have some kind... Oh, nice, we got level 2. So most gacha games have some kind of gated progression through time. This one's called Sanity. Genshin's is Resin. Wuwa's Wuthering Waves is Wave Plates. So they all have different names, but essentially they all do the same thing. So this one's going to recharge now in just under 5 hours. So that's what we want. So we want to... Oh, we have 5 limited by 6 days. Neat. Definitely want to use those. But I wanted to burn some sanity before we started questing, just to get that time going.
Entering core AIC area.
So let's start with the questions.
According to our grand development strategy, this AIC sector is still in its infancy.
Yeah, no kidding.
Usually production lines can't be built overnight. But technological advancements we made in Valley 4 can now speed things up. Well, things can be faster at this place at least. The other sites might not have our more conducive environment.
We'll also need plenty of electricity and power to manufacture large machinery and equipment.
The landslide clearing crew will be assigned a multi-purpose drill. This big boy will need plenty of Originium ore as fuel. We must boost our mineral mining efficiency. To do that, we should first research the right tech upgrades in our AIC factory plan.
You're kidding me. Are they literally going to give me better mining right now? Let's open the system feature wheel. Let's open the AIC factory plan. Oh, this is new. The AIC factory plan gives a detailed display of AIC technology and development tree. The tree goes from top to bottom with every node representing an AIC technology. Interesting. It goes top to bottom instead of bottom to top. The AIC factory plan is divided into 3 phases, progressing through the main mission and acquire expansion cores to unlock the next phase. Okay, so gotta progress through the main mission regardless. Makes sense? The AIC factory plan is also divided into different AIC technology series based on their functions. We currently have researched some basic AIC technologies in the AIC factory plan. Check what the AIC factory needs to choose the AIC technology to research next. So check what the factory needs to choose the technology to research next. Yeah, that makes sense. Make the factory grow. Got it. Let's take a look at our next goals. Researching the mining 2 AIC technology lets us construct electric mining rings. But you gotta be kidding me. I was right here. I could have mined overnight. Oh well, we're getting it now. The electric miner rig can mine higher tier minerals in the wilderness, and the rig can use belt-free transfer. That's OP. Most games you got a belt from the mining node to wherever your base is, and you're just trekking across the whole land. And so it's crazy that they just let you do that, essentially teleporter style. So the rig can use belt fee transfer to move the mined materials from its cache to the depot directly. Researching the AIC technology mining 2 needs basic AIC index. Activate protocol data loggers to get more indices? To get more, is it indices or indicas? That's a weird one. INDICES? I googled it, just the raw word, and came up with stocks. And I'm like, what do you mean? Oh, it's the plural of index. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever noticed that in spelling. I must have come across it in books, but I just never put 2 and 2 together. So activate protocol data loggers to get more indices, as in the plural of index. Very cool. Yeah, I love looking up words. Not everybody knows every word for every meaning, so let's look it up. We can all learn together. I always think that's a fun idea. All right, so researching ASIC technology gets you more indexes. Press circle to return. Press circle to close the factory plan.
That
Require
little buddy
power.
over there is the protocol data logger. It helps with technical verification. It collects ambient data and provides our AIC factory with solutions tailored to local conditions. Relevant data can then be quantified and processed into our AIC index. Give it a shot, Edmund.
I wondered what the wacky wavy inflatable arm guy is
Greetings,
before.
Administrator.
It's Pocus.
Let me introduce myself. I am Technician Pocus from the Enfield Engineering Division. I'm also a technical ops for the AIC. As you can see,
Hello.
I've deployed plenty of protocol data loggers in this area. Once enough data has been gathered, they'll behave like this. It's a special signal to retrieve the data. This particular data logger is ready for interaction and retrieval. Go ahead and try it out. In more complex environments, a single data logger might generate multiple AIC index points at once.
Oh, really? That's good enough. Oh, shit. I had my hand off the controller. Protocol data logger. Many protocol data loggers can be found scattered across Talos-II. Approach and interact with them to acquire AIC index. Yeah, I've come across a couple already, and I was like, what the hell are these for? Goes to show you I shouldn't be exploring. I should just be doing story, because I'm going to have to double back now to get these. The locations of protocol data loggers are already marked on your map. Thank you, because I was hoping I wouldn't have to rediscover them. Use map markers to find these protocol data loggers. Yeah, just use the keys. The key and legends. Got it. Activate.
Alright, Edmund. Let's start with our electric mining rig tech upgrade.
Use L2 to open the systems wheel feature and open the AIC factory plan. Yeah, so with the factory plan, press X to select the AIC plan technology mining. We now have enough AIC index, which is 1. Okay. Press X to research the AIC plan technology.
New industrial technology is now available.
Very cool. I like that voice. So what did we get? Electric mining rig template. This template lets the protocol automation core pack construct electric mining rigs. Main products. Oh, it won't show me the main product. Alright, I'll have to look that in a different window then. Reward. Oh, it'll just give you 5 right off the bat? Neat. Press X again to select the AIC plan technology mining 2. Press X to view simulations of the electric mining rig. Press X to open the corresponding simulation. Entering the simulation and completing its goals provide a better understanding of the electric mining rig. Okay. Press X to enter the simulation, try it out. Oh no, is this tutorial time? New electric mining rigs. Oh. Let's go back on that one. New electric mining rigs have been delivered to the mining area to mine amethyst ore. When powered, the electric mining rig can start mining and deliver materials to the depot via belt-free transfer. place the electric pylon near the electric mining rig. Then connect the electric pylon to the relay tower to power the mining area. Welcome to the simulation. These VR spaces are scattered across Talos-II and teach the basics of using the AIC factory. Simulations have their own set of backpack and depot items, as well as facilities not shared with those in the real world. Yeah, obviously, they want to give you resources you may or may not have. Whether the lesson and tricks learned in simulations are also useful outside. Oh, however, the lessons and tricks learned in simulations are useful outside. This shows the goal of the current simulation. Make 3 electric mining rigs operational. Process the mined amethyst ore into amethyst fiber. Yeah, we got that already. Fish the main goals to complete the simulation and collect rewards. Press for more details. Finish the main goal to complete the simulation and collect rewards. Okay. In this simulation, we must use AIC facilities to mine mineral ores. The electric mining rig can be used for mining originium ore and amethyst ore. Once powered, electric mining rigs will automatically move the mined materials to the depot via the belt-free transfer. First, interact with the electric mining rig to view its functions. Sure. The electric mining rig will automatically mine ores and store them in its cache. When powered, ores in the cache will be automatically moved to the depot via belt-free transfer on the regular interval, adding ore production to the pack. Use electric pylons to power electric mining rigs and make them mine the ores. Press circle to close the control panel. Mining state has several amethyst ores mining spots. The next step is to place electric mining rigs on each mining spot. Place 2 more electric mining rigs on amethyst ore mining spots, sure. Yeah, I figured we're gonna have to do the electricity portion of it too. Right, and then it says do this. Right. Note electric pylons placed outside the core AIC area cannot supply power to other facilities immediately. Go to the relay tower and start transmission to start pulling power transmission cable to go to electric pylons. Select the plug transmission cable to complete the power transmission to connect to the power grid. Yeah, this is like satisfactory. You just have to connect to the power grid to power all this stuff on. So typically you just go here, yep, hit start transmission, select start transmission to start the power transmission. Then drag the power transmission cable to the electric pylon, and select plug transmission cable to connect it to the power grid. Yep, so you're just turning it on. Process the mined amethyst ore into amethyst fiber. Oh, okay. Great, the electric mining rigs are moving the mined amethyst ore to the depot via belt-free transfer. Press the system wheel. Press down to open pack panel to view storage information. The electric mining rig will automatically move mined ores to the depot via belt-free transfer on regular interval. Now, I'm curious what that regular interval is and if you can get better miners to speed up the process or get better ore. Here we can see the amethyst ore we mined being teleported to the Loco Depot. Use this method to place electric mining rigs on additional mining spots to achieve automated ore mining and transport. Press circle to close the screen. Next, use the zip line. Next, let's use the zip line to return to the core AIC area and process the amethyst ore we just mined. Sure. So this is a bit of a lengthy tutorial. I don't know if I'm going to start skipping through these or what. It's a lot of words for stuff we already know how to use. Amethyst ore mined by our electric mining rigs. mined by our electric mining rigs have been moved to the local pack depot via belt-free transfer. Let's take a look. Open the system features wheel. Open the backpack. Ores mined by the electric mining rig will be automatically moved to the pack depot via the belt-free transfer. Yeah, it looks pretty empty though. Ooh, 108 to like 1 of the 116, I'm guessing. Is it doing 8 a pull? 117, nice, it's doing 9 a pull. Ores mined by the electric mining rig will be automatically moved to the pack. Yeah, we already know that. Here we can see the amethyst ore we mined has been moved to the depot. The ore cannot be processed. Close the screen. Amethyst ore can be processed by the refining unit to produce amethyst fiber. Check the area for required facility has been... Oh, check the area. The required facility has already been placed. Let's go to the pack output and set it up so we can move amethyst ores to the depot. Yeah, we already know this too, because we already did this. Go to the pack output port, the amethyst ore port. Yep, so we're just literally going here, pack port. Pack output ports can move items to depots and connect the belt transfer. Each output port can unload the select item from the depot. Yep, we're going to select the depot. We're going to select the resource. Amethyst ore just mined delivered. Yeah, right? I'm going to start speeding this up. This is pretty self-explanatory. So then from here, you can go to the refining unit. Yep, the refining unit can now auto-process the ore to electric mining rigs to fiber. Mining rigs can also be used to mine iridium ore. Use this method to automatically mine and process more minerals. Oh, the belt's already set up. Sweet, they just wanted us to connect this one? That's weird. Alright, so end simulation. Woo! Alright, we're gonna start reading a little faster on some of these, because that was not... To me, that was obvious. I don't know if that's to everyone else, if that's as obvious, but... oh my gosh, you get XP for all of these too? Alright, material production. Sure, start sim. But I played Satisfactory and Factorio, those kind of games, so that's why it seems a little obvious to me. If you really have never played a game like this before, the bigger tutorials make more sense. So the mining areas experience power outage. Emergency repairs are required. We found the cause of the power outage. The relay tower is down. Repair the facility to restore its power. See, this is a good example because in Satisfactory, the first time you lose power, you're like, what the hell did I just do? Right? You're like, it's time to troubleshoot. Using the refining unit, shredding unit to produce the materials needed to repair the relay tower. The simulation has experienced a mining site power outage as the relay tower is broken. You must fix the relay tower to restore the power in place. Go to the relay tower and interact with the view its damages. So this one's at least a little more interesting. Facility info. This relay can be used to transmit power to other facilities with an 80-meter radius. Oh yeah, I already know this. The relay tower must be repaired so that it can start transmitting power once more. This shows the repairing the relay tower requires 3 units of Origio crust, and 3 units of Originium powder. Oh, so you gotta have the powder too. Okay. These materials can be acquired by processing Originium ore through the AIC facilities. Yep. Through the right to AIC facilities. To view the detailed item. Oh, so it even tells you need the refining unit. That's huge. Original crust is a common type of factory goods. It is processed product made by placing iridium ore in a refining unit. Look, there's some iridium ore formations nearby. Attack and break them into gatherable bits. Oh no! Now let's gather some iridium ore for raw materials. So they're saying we need 6 units of ore, sure.
Take him out! Engage! Take him out! Take this! Engage!
Huh. So you have to use the sword. You can't just, like... Oh, great. We can use ASC facilities to process iridium ore into products that need for repairing things. Let's go to the refining unit to produce the original crust we need for repair. I thought the skill would have broke the things. It's good to know you actually have to auto them. ASC facilities can process different raw materials to produce various factory goods and products. The refining unit processes materials by refining them. This shows the usable materials in the backpack. Batch of Orium ore could be used for the production. Yep. Place the things in there. It's going to make the things. For time. Oh, so I wonder if the time formula is going to change. And give a full product 1 unit of Iridium crust. Yeah, move to facility. So it's saying we're taking every 2 seconds, we're converting 1 to 1, which is what the bottom is saying. The products will automatically be placed in this cache, press gathered. Then we can exit. And then we go to shredding. So yeah, same thing with the shredder, you just get a different product. Yeah. Yeah, we're just doing Iridium. It's same 1, 2, 1. Yeah, we're going the raw thing. So you can just do this and move the facility, and then it just goes. Just wait for 3. Claim them. Wait, did we not get 3? There we go. Now we got 5. Now we can just go over here and repair. Relay tower repaired. Simulation goal completed. The mining area is now powered. All facilities are working properly. While all simulation goals are completed, the completed status will be shown here. You can complete exit. Yep. Yeah, so the repair part of that was huge. Because you need to know how to repair facilities and what happens if you have a power outage. Outside of that, the rest was pretty straightforward. I guess let's go through the rest of these. You get XP behind them, so you might as well go through them. Item control ports can be set to allow the passage of a select item and control the quantity that is allowed to pass through. What do you mean? Item control ports. Can be set to allow the passage of a select item and control the quantity that is allowed to pass through. So what, you can fork them, or I guess we'll find out. Let's see. I have a couple different ideas what this could be. It's like a belt splitter. If a non-selected item tries to enter the item control port, it will be blocked. Change the item type at the control port so the original ore is successfully transported to the refining unit. Oh, note this item control port displays the icon for amethyst ore. However, the transfer belt is moving Iridium ore, which is not allowed to pass through the control port. Open the control panel of this item control port. So, item control port. And it's just a allow or deny. This is interesting. An item can be set on the item control port. Once set, all other items cannot pass through it. This shows the icon that this item set to allow or to pass. The current item is amethyst ore, so press X to change it to another item. Yep, we're going to change it to Iridium ore. And it just magically goes through. Note, once the item control port item limit is switched to Iridium ore, the Iridium ore on the transfer belt can successfully pass through the item control port. Makes sense. The item control port shows the Iridium icon. Transfer belt is moving Iridium ore, but these items are being blocked. Open the control panel of this item control port. The adjustable belt logics. Oh, item control port has the quantity limit function. Oh, also has a quantity limit function. Quantity limit of this item control port has been set to 1. Once 1 unit of Iridium ore passes through it, the rest will be blocked. Oh no! Press and hold to switch off the quantity limit function. Close the screen. Yeah, I'm not sure why you'd want a quantity limit. Once the item control port quantity limit function is switched off, the Iridium ore on the transfer belt will successfully pass through the item control port. The item control port can also be placed right next to any facility output ports to sort the ongoing products. Yeah, that's the real advantage right there, to make sure you have the right thing going on the right belt. I was wondering what the use case of this was, because on the main pack it isn't as useful, but when you have inputs and outputs like that, I could see how you'd want them to not get confused on which item goes on which belt. The item control port can be placed right next to the facility's out. Yeah, we talked about that. The 2 item control ports have their item limits set to the buck flower and citrome, respectively. The stash will thus unload items accordingly to the items set by the item control ports. Connect the 2 transfer belts to the receptive shredding units. That's interesting that you just have a belt going nowhere. I don't want take. There we go, transfer belt. I don't want to take all, I want to extend the belt. Alright, so we're trying to do bonus goal. Connect the belt transporting. This is saying there's nothing in here for formulas. They're both shredding units. Take all is not the right answer. Stash entire production line. So that's cool, so you can do that if you're trying to fix an issue. Yeah, it's not obvious how to extend the belt. Oh, it does have a flow rate. Awesome. So the flow rate is 0.5 units. So we don't want to take. We don't want to take all. We don't want quick action. How the heck are you supposed to extend this? Let me switch to keyboard. Oh, cannot switch input devices. I say let me switch to keyboard and mouse to figure it out, but it won't let me. Everything else is shut off but backpack. What about mechanics? Display icon of the item to allow to pass through, which is the transport belt. So it's just item control, essentially. Can I switch modes? No, because stash mode. Yeah, and stashing. Stash mode is stashing the units themselves. So it wants facility list. So many button combinations. So how do I extend the transport belt? Powered on. We don't want the transmission. It's saying connect the belt. Connect the belt transporting buck flower to the shredding unit for processing. Connect the belt the shredding unit process. Yeah, so it's not saying come to the back portion, it's saying go to the front. Doesn't have any formulas. Switch facility off is not what we want. Huh. I might have to switch to keyboard and mouse for some of this then if controller's flaking out like it is. Alright. I'm gonna Google real quick and see what the internets say. So it says press L1 down on the D-pad. What does this do? Hang on, let's get out of this. Not switching. Cancel placement. So what's down on the D-pad? Choose logistic belt. Oh my god. So there's literally an extra command I didn't know about, and then cancel. Wow. Yeah, so it was, no wonder I couldn't find it. It was L1 down on the D-pad was the button combination I was missing. Alright, all goals. Swinging on simulation. Sorry for that taking so long. Now we all know, though. Good old Google with the answers. Alright, what's a gearing unit? Let's just go through all these. Now I'm curious, because of that item blocking on the belt. It's like we unintentionally learned how to extend the belt. You know, they wanted you to learn the new item, but really I learned how to do logistics. The AIC factory has introduced the gearing unit to make gearing assembly materials. Okay. Use transport belts to complete the production line and set up Amethyst Components production line. Gear components are essential for gearing assembly. They are produced by the gearing unit. So we're going to learn how to gear our people. They're already a gearing unit placed by the core AIC area. Interact with it to check the Amethyst component production formula. Interact with the gearing unit to view the Amethyst components for production formula. So what's our real goal? Use the gearing unit to produce Amethyst components 1. Use the blueprint to produce the Amethyst components with 2 gearing units at the same time. Interesting. So we're going to learn about blueprinting. This shows we need 2 materials for producing Amethyst components. First is Origio crust. Second is Amethyst fiber. Okay. We must move these 2 types of materials to the gearing unit so that the facility can produce Amethyst components. Close the screen. Iridium ore and Amethyst ore can be processed by refining units to make Origio crust and Amethyst fiber respectively. The refining unit for producing the 2 types of productions is already placed at the core AIC area. Interact with the pack output port 1 and select Iridium ore as the item to unload from the depot. This references the guideline to connect the transfer belt and move the refining unit products to the gearing unit. Go and set up the pack output port to unload the mineral ore from the depot to the refining unit for processing. Sure. Pack 1. Pack output ports can move items from the depot to the connected transport belt. Each output port can unload 1 selected item from the depot. So it's 1-to-1. That's a good thing to note there, is that's a 1-to-1 ratio. Press X to select the item and unload from the output port. This is a list of items that can be unloaded from the Pack 2 depot. The current requirement to unload these 2 raw materials is the Iridium ore and the Amethyst ore. Press X to continue on the ore. This output port is now unloading Iridium ore from the depot. The next step is to unload Amethyst ore from the depot. Yeah, so we're going to pick the other one. Pack is a total of 6 output ports. Each output port can unload 1 selected item from the depot. Next, select Amethyst ore as the item to unload the pack output from port 3 so that port 2 refining units can produce Origio crust and Amethyst fiber respectively. Interact with pack 3 port and select Amethyst ore. Yep. We're going to select the ore. It's not outputting. Next, use the transfer belt to connect the 2 refining units to the gearing unit. Yep, makes sense to me. So again, what do we learn? L and down 1. So we can go connect the dots. We're just going to do the same thing here. Oh, it's saying to go here, but We might have to wait. Oh. Cancel placement. Wait for the 2 types of materials. Yep, there it goes. Excellent. The amethyst component production has begun. Gearing components are raw materials for gear assembly. We must set up another gear component production line to speed things up. Hit over to view other AIC factory actions. Yes, let's go. We got blueprints now. Next, let's use the blueprint to speed up our production. Alright. This is the special amethyst component blueprint, usable only in the simulation. Alright. Let's go. I'm all for the blueprints. It's gonna just make everything better. Yeah, blueprint. So place, blueprint has been deployed. Just exit, essentially. Next, go to the pack output ports 4 and 5 to set Iridium ore. Oh yeah, we gotta set the ore up. Note the item icon shown above the item control port is the item that can freely pass through the transport belt. Reference the 2 item control port icons and select the proper items to unload from the pack output ports. Nice, so that somebody already set up the item control ports, so they say, hey, you know, do this kind of thing. So pack 4, select Iridium ore, pack 5, select amethyst ore. Don't get them confused, it's very easy to do. That's why you can pick them up off the belt. Pick items up off the belt for that exact reason. There it goes, made 2. Now we've successfully used the blueprint to quickly set up the amethyst component production line. System blueprints usage. After placing a system blueprint, reference the icon indicated from the item control port and interact with the output port to select the item to unload on the transport belt and get the automated production line to work. All goals completed. An amethyst component blueprint has been acquired. Unlocking the blueprint system allows for the use of this blueprint to quickly set up the amethyst control component production line in the core AIC area. Okay, so they wouldn't even let you get the blueprint without doing the tutorial. That's kind of nutty. Alright, so what's next? Fitting unit. Sure. Enter the simulation. Previous simulation incomplete. Logistics connections. JK, we're doing logistics connections. That's nice that they give you a warning that you said we're going to use a component you're not familiar with. The AIC must process some raw materials. Set up the logistics line connecting the existing facilities. Raw materials are placed in 2 protocol stashes. The transport belts to move raw materials from the 2 stashes to the refining unit, shredding unit for processing. Then use transport belts to move the refining unit, shredding unit products to the depot for storage. The pack is located in the core AIC area, which is suitable for deploying a large AIC factory. While in the core AIC area, transport belts can be used to connect the AIC factory facilities together and automate the transport for materials and products. Transfer belts can connect to logistics input and output ports along the base for some AIC facilities. Check the direction of the arrows. Some pointing to the facility are the input ports. Connecting to the input ports, the transfer belt to move raw materials into the facility for processing. Arrows pointing outwards from the facility are the outward ports. So who would have thought? In arrows are in, out arrows are out. Connect the output port to a transport belt to move the products to the out. So move them out. Yep. For this simulation, we must use transport belts to create a logistics line for the AIC facility. Protocol stash contains a lot of iridium ore. Refer to the indicated line to connect the protocol stash output ore for the refining unit input port via the transport belt. This automatically moves the iridium ore to the refining unit for processing. Let's give it a try. Yep, do L1 and down to enter the belt transport mode. Who would have thought? When placing transport belts, move then adjust the view to the stick. Located the indicated cone, starting point of the transport belt. Press square, move and adjust the stick. Yep. Yep, we've already been doing this. So what is that saying? Just follow the lines. Excellent. Now the transport belt can move Iridium ore. Please create and complete automated transport loop. We must move the original crust made by the refining units to the pack deposit. The belt must be... Yeah, we're just going to continue the lines. Yay, we did it. Nicely done. The original crust made by the refining unit must be automatically transported to the pack depot by the transport belt. Now that we have a complete production line that moves our materials from the production protocol stash to the refining unit for processing and delivers products from the facilities to the depot for storage. Go to the refining unit and view the logistics shown with the control panel. Open the control panel to view transport belt connection details. The left side shows all the input ports of the facility. When connected to the transport belt, it will also display information of the incoming items. The right side shows the output of the facility, the connection out. Yeah, so it shows the input and output. Reference the steps we took to set up another buck flour powder production line for the shredding unit. Sure. Protocol stash contains buck flour, the raw materials used for making the buck flour powder. Excuse me, my mouth's getting dry from all this talking. Use the transport belt to move the plant to the shredding unit that processes the buck flour. Finally connect the output. Yep. Next, connect the belts. Yep. So, I don't know if it's going to make me do the inputs. So we're going to start with the outputs. So they're saying that's one connection. Then you can just do this. I'm curious if it's going to balk. It did not balk. So it says, congratulations, now mastering the technique. Wait for the powder to be produced in the load depot. So the piece it's missing is you should also be doing like this connection here into here, right? Like that's the other part it's saying. Why? Oh, shoot. Cancel placement. Oh, okay. So in this scenario, how do we do this? I delete the belt. What does rotate do? Oh, that's cool. So it can rotate which L you want. Hang on, so if we're in the scenario of the transport belt... Oh, I bet you it's in stash mode. Entire transport belt. Yep, so you just gotta delete it in stash mode. Sweet. So again, unintentional learning. Okay, so it's saying production line blueprints for the original crust and amethyst fiber acquired. Hell yeah, this is how we get the blueprints. I was wondering how we're going to get the amethyst fiber blueprints. Progress through the main mission to unlock the blueprints feature to quickly set up various production lines. So the reason why I asked about the amethyst fiber is because we picked up amethyst. We got like the hint of amethyst fiber, but then we couldn't do anything with it. So it made sense we had to do more story. All right, shredding unit. Let's see if we can go through these a little quicker now that we get the gist of what's going on. Use transport belts. Yep. 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 Hang on, belt free transfer. The protocol stash is connected to the power grid. The stash can directly send its contents to the depot via belt free transfer. Interesting. I bet you that consumes more power though. Connect all facilities. Use the shredding unit to produce buckboard power and store it in the depot. Bonus goal in phase 2. Alright, so connect all facilities using the shredder to produce buck flour. Okay. So this is saying protocol stash, shredding unit, protocol stash, shredding unit, protocol stash. So this is an easy belt connection. Saying connect and connect. Alright, in phase 2, place only one electrical pylon to power the shredding unit, refining unit, and the highlighted stash. Maybe we're not in phase 2 yet, because I'm not seeing how we do that. Come on, little belt, go. There we go, there's phase 2. You can complete and go to area 2. Use electric pylons to supply power to the refining unit, shredding unit, and the supplied protocol stash. Plan to deploy the logistics route to set up the powder production line while moving products to this target protocol stash. So it's teaching you to move the belts and the power, because that's really what's going to F you up. It's trying to find that magic unit combination. So the first thing we want to do is place the power. I find that to be easiest. Can I rotate? It's a square, so it doesn't matter. So does this count, or does this count? Let's try this. So it doesn't get to here, though. Place one electric pylon to power the shredding unit, which is this, the refining unit, and the highlighted stash. So let's deconstruct. That's not what I want. Let's go to stash mode. Electric pylon. Ah, okay. So it's saying you want the farther one. That count as power. There we go. Now it's powering on. Then we can go what in. Oh, but I kind of effed it. See, I kind of effed it up. I could do that and then this. That's fine. The C power and logistics is what's going to get you. So if this was a permanent thing, I wouldn't do this because the belts are bad. But this is a tutorial, so we're just going to go nuts and just go for efficiency and time. But you definitely don't want to do shit like this. This is bad. You're just blocking yourself at this point. Also, I wouldn't put these units in the way they did. Yeah, I definitely don't see the advantage of controller when it comes to base building, so I may have to flip to keyboard and mouse. I like controller for a lot of things, especially combat. I think keyboard and mouse might be the way to go for this. Alright, now we can end simulation. What did we get? Just knowledge and currency. Belt free transfer. Let's do it. The mining area has excavated a new batch of iridium ore and stored in the protocol stash. We must move the ore to the depot to supply our production lines. Yeah, this is the piece I need. Connect the protocol stash to the power grid to activate the belt-free transfer function to move stash contents directly to the depot. Your first step is the depot electric pylons to supply power to all protocol stashes. Once connected to the power grid, the stash can be used their belt-free transfer function. Move the iridium ore to the depot. Remember, electric pylons outside the AIC area are not powered on and will not supply power on their own. You must connect to a relay tower first. Yep, so use the protocol stash to use belt-free transfer to teleport items to the pack directly. Interact with the powered protocol stash to learn how to use the belt-free transfer. Okay. Protocol stash can be used for storing items. Here we can see that the stash is filled with iridium ore. This shows the current operational status of the protocol stash. In storage mode, the protocol stash will hold on to its contents instead of transferring them to the depot. Interesting. Press to expand the facility's quick actions. Press to switch to belt-free transfer and activate the auto transport feature. In belt-free transfer mode, the power protocol stash will teleport its contents to the depot. Belt-free transfer is automatically performed at regular intervals. This shows the countdown to the next transfer. That's good. So in the background, I don't know how from a developer standpoint, but from like a gaming standpoint, everything's based on like a tick, and that's where this is coming from. Is it's saying every so many cycles of, was it 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 8 seconds? Every so many cycles of 8 seconds, it's going to move items. It does that because if you have the ticks go too fast and you're trying to move too many items or belts at the same time, it just crashes the game and ruins performance. So this is a really good sign to see that they're using the tick system as well. Once the countdown ends, all items in the stash will be teleported directly to the depot via belt transfer. Open the system feature wheel. Go to the protocol automation core. After belt-free transfer is switched on, the stash will automatically move its contents to the depot at fixed intervals. Here we can see the iridium ore is moved to the local depot via belt-free transfer. Yeah, and it's saying 100 a minute, which is huge. So that's what? If it's 100 a minute, it's 10 every... Oh my gosh, I can't do math. 10 every 6 seconds. So that's pretty good. Here you can see the original ore is moved to the local depot. Yeah, we can just see it's moving. Now we'll just have to power on... Now we'll just have to power all the protocol stashes to activate the belt-free transfer functions to move the original ore. So that's why I think there's a storage mode. So if you're doing a belt-free transfer and then you just lose power, you're still going to be mining for a set amount of time until the stash gets filled. So that's a nice feature. That's a good backup plan. An electric pylon connected to the power grid can supply power to nearby facilities. Yep, we're going to power on stuff. That's all that prompt really was. Saying, please power on the things. Electric pylons can be placed outside the core AIC area, are not powered immediately. Use the relay tower, start transmission to plug in the cable. Yep. So can you do it from here, I wonder? Power supply details. I wish that prompt would go away so I could see the top one. So it doesn't look like it, so you gotta do it from this side, which is fine. You just do start transmission. Then we connect. So what, we'll use the belt-free transfer to move 1,500 iridium ore to the depot, collect iridium ore from the portable rig, and transfer them back to the depot. Do we have to turn all these on? Yeah, because I'm in storage mode right now. Use the relay tower to power on. Yeah, there we go. I was like, I need you to minimize for a minute. So belt-free transfer. Perfect. So that's one. Oh, I don't want to move the facility. Trying to move. Yeah, I'm trying to just activate belt-free transfer. There they go. Now they're going. You've moved all the ore from the warehouse. Simulation goal completed. Main goal completed. The simulation also has a bonus goal. Let's take a look. The bonus goal will not affect the completion of the simulation, but completing it gives bonus goal rewards. Good. I'm glad I've been doing them. To move the iridium ore to the depot, iridium ore must be manually moved. To Move more iridium ore to the depot. Iridium ore must be manually moved from the portable rig to the backpack. Next, interact with the power protocol stash to move the iridium ore from the backpack to the stash for belt-free transfer. Interested? Give it a try. Collect ore from the rig and put it in the depot. Right, I want to know how to get it from the rig into here automatically. Like, I get that piece. Good, got us a bonus, or bonus requirements. Molding unit? Fitting unit? Okay, we gotta do meds production then. You must set up automatic buck flower powder production line into AIC factory. Reference the original production line. Use transfer belts and raw materials for the shredding unit for processing. Move the products to the depot. Yep, for the storage line. Just gotta move this up around. Let's look at the current automated production line for the core AIC area. Pack has multiple output ports along 2 of its sides. Use the output ports to continually move the selected item from the depot to the connected transfer belt. Yep, pack output port to the transfer belt. So just saying use in and out correctly. Yep. Yep. It's really funny. So start here. Pick an item. Wants us to do buck flower. It's fine. And move it to the shredding unit. I don't want to start transmission. I want to do this guy. Great, now the pack depot will continuously supply the shredding unit with buck flower. Next, connect the shredding unit output port to, yeah, so now it's saying, so I would do this. I'd do the closer one. The closer one here. So the buck powder will now be automatically transported back. Successfully place the automated buck flower powder production line. Let the production line work for a while and provide the pack depot with the stock of buck flower powder. Reference this method to place more automated production lines to various medications and materials. To complete the bonus goal, the existing original production line must be adjusted. First, delete the transfer belt, moving the crust to the depot. Then place the shredding unit to transfer the original crust made by the refining unit to the shredding unit to produce the powder. Don't forget to connect the shredding unit to the pack unit port launch transfer belt. Okay. Upgrade the production line to store some powder in the depot. Can't we just, like, pick another one of these? Just do ore? Can we not... Okay, so it's saying shredding unit. Better placement shredding unit. What is it? Stash mode. Oh, instead of going to stash mode, can I just stash it directly? Yeah. So let's try this again. Rotate facility. There we go. It's hard to see the white on white with the arrows. Good, it moved me out of the way. We want this button. Forward. Honestly, since it's just shredding, we just move it this way. It's suggesting to move it to the other side. Facility clogging detected. Ooh. AIC factory process facility will store its products in its cache. The facility is clogged and the cache is full. Connect the facility output port to the automation core input port with the transport belt. I'll move products to the depot to unclog the facility. Wait, does it literally have to be 1-to-1? Hold up. This is blowing my mind if this is what I think it's working. Cancel placement. So it's saying... Shredding unit takes... Oh, it takes Originio crust. Yeah, we have this going the wrong way. So now we should do stash mode. So we have to delete a bunch of stuff. Oh. Stash mode. Tire belt. Unit. And a tire belt here. So now we can unstash. Now we want this guy, except that we need to do that better. Stash again. Yeah, we want to rotate it that way. So in a real game, you'd want to do this. We're gonna stash part of its line that way. And I'm doing this because I want to see its behavior. Then we can do this as well. Now let's see what it does. So this is saying it produces 1-to-1. This is saying 1-to-1. I wonder if it's double outputting or if it's picking 1-2, 1-2. Oh, either way, we're waiting for it to produce the 5. It looks like it's doing 1-2, 1-2, and the visuals just caught up. See how there's a gap now? This is where belt speed and feeding all matter, because we just took a 1-to-1 ratio and we took it and halved it, essentially. It can be fine for temporary, but it's not 100% operational or optimal. And simulation. All right, let's see. Is it going to let us do molding unit or fitting unit? Let us do fitting unit. Zipline tower has been damaged and must be repaired. You need amethyst parts to repair the zipline tower. The parts can be produced using the fitting unit. Use the refining unit, the fitting unit to process amethyst ore and amethyst parts. Then use the amethyst parts to repair the zipline tower. All right, seems straightforward. Zipline pylon is broken. Use the amethyst parts to repair it. Yep, and then use the fitting unit. Yep, and then look at the formula. Production formula is locked for this facility. This shows the producing amethyst parts needs amethyst fiber. Amethyst fiber can be made by producing amethyst ore and the refining unit. Now I need to set up the fiber. Fitting unit will produce the parts. Let's see what we got. Yeah, so you just gotta go back and act it all. So this is saying, there it goes. We need 1 fiber to produce 1 part. Oh. Now amethyst parts require ore to raw material. Yeah, I was gonna start doing that and then you interrupted the tutorial. Okay, so what do we have here? We can just do the refining unit, really. Set that down. It's nice you don't need materials for belts, or at least not as far as I know. Oh, this is so bad. Don't do this, but we're gonna do this. Do that. Where does this go? You gotta pick the pack output as well. Pack port can continuously move selected items out of the depot. Yeah, we're well aware. That's why we picked it. Great, the refining unit is now producing amethyst fiber. Next, we must move the amethyst fibers to the fitting unit to process the amethyst parts. Don't forget to use the electric pylon to power the facilities. Let the production line run for a while and get at least the fitting unit to produce 5 amethyst parts. the fiber, not the parts. Zipline tower needs the parts. What's used to make the parts? No, we did it right. We got it. And then we go into here and then repair. Tower is repaired. Simulation goal completed. To complete the bonus goal, use the transfer belt to move the amethyst parts from the fitting unit back to the pack depot. Store more parts in the depot. Yeah, that's easy. This tutorial is pretty basic. I'm unintentionally impressed because it's teaching us other things than what it's trying to design for us. Yeah, the protocol management just shows you like how much the factory is growing. Yeah, that's just power. So can we make more? Does it have more fitting units? Okay, good. We do a blueprint? No? Okay. So refining unit. What's the fastest we could do this with? So refining unit, fitting unit. Then we gotta pick the ore. I like how it's one square, but it makes me move it anyways. So that's 2. And technically we just build it out from here, right? We can do refining unit again. Fitting unit. Just repeat the process. I was gonna say, we might not even need this. It's close to 50 already. I like the little white arrow X's. That's really good use of the belt system. Oh, nice! It even shortened the logistics. I had this going out too far, and then it clipped it when I put it in. Yeah, there's some real smart game design on this. Wait, why is it borked? Or is it just slow? It's refining unit to fitting unit, right? Or I have this going the wrong direction. Oh, not powered. Oh. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, by the time I figured it out, it was already... We already had the other ones running. A blueprint for the amethyst part production line has been acquired. Progress through the main mission to unlock the blueprint feature to allow quick setting up of the amethyst parts production line. Alright, so what's a molding unit? Buck flower powder production line has been deployed at the AIC factory. Use the refining unit molding unit to process amethyst ore into amethyst bottles. Use crafting to fill amethyst bottles to buck flower powder to produce buck capsules. In this simulation, we must make buck capsules to the UWST. Let's take a look for its crafting formula. Open the wheel, open the backpack, open up crafting. We can see the crafting capsule C requires 2 materials, the buck flower powder and the amethyst bottles. Oh. You can see that the automated buck flower powder production line is already in the core AIC area. It's constantly moving on the transport belt and the pack outport. Saying you can also move it on the import. Our next step is to reference to create the bottle production line. The amethyst bottle is made by capsule C made by the molding unit. Place amethyst ore into the refining unit and then place in the molding unit. Yeah, so you're gonna have it combine it. You're gonna have a machine that combines it basically. First, interact with the pack output port and select amethyst ore as the item to move to the depot. So we already have one of these set up, right? This is the shredding unit. It says move amethyst ore to the refining unit, then move the refined product to the molding unit to produce amethyst bottles. I'm not liking this pack output. Use 2 refining units to supply amethyst ore to the modeling unit. Alright, let's break it down. I guess it doesn't matter where we place it, it's just tutorial, right? Don't have to make it look pretty. Pack output port continuously move to select the item out of the depot. The amethyst bottle must be made with the amethyst ore. The raw material must be refined and modeled to produce the bottle. Yep, we're selecting the ore and it's moving out. Next step is to place the refining unit and the modeling unit to use the transfer belts to move the materials to the other facilities. Yep. Good, the refining unit will let us produce amethyst fiber. Next, place the modeling unit to produce amethyst fiber produced by the refining unit to the amethyst bottles. Okay, so it's making the ore into fiber. Then it's saying we want a modeling unit. Assuming we're going to need both. Let's place it in a weird spot. Wonderful, now we have the facility making amethyst bottles. The next step is to set up the transfer belt for logistics. We must move the amethyst ore out of the pack output port to the refining unit, then move the amethyst fibers from the refining unit to the modeling unit for processing. Right. Wonderful. The amethyst fiber produced by the refining unit cannot be moved but to the modeling unit to make the amethyst bottles. It takes 2 units of amethyst fiber to produce 1 amethyst bottle. To raise production, place 1 more refining unit to supply more amethyst fiber to the molding unit. Manual cache access has been disabled. For every facility in this simulation, we must use transfer belts to move. Sure, so just took off manual mode. Connect the modeling unit output port, the pack input, and transfer the belts. Is this really saying it's a 2-for-1? I'll be darned, it is. Yeah, so the formula is saying 2 fiber per 1 bottle. So we want another refining unit. That's a molding unit. That's not what we want. That's the refining unit. So then from here... Ugh, this is so bad. Don't do this in a real game. It's fine for the tutorial. But, like, you don't want your belts being cut across your base like this. It's not best practice for live game, but hey, they want me to do the tutorial, we'll do the tutorial, and we'll do it quick. Alright, let's start moving. Yep. Probably wanted you to break this line and move it. That would have been smarter. Alright, so now it's going 2-for-1. Connect the modeling unit to the pack input, that's fine. Kind of do one of these, and then move it from here to there. Excellent, finally place an electric pylon to power the facilities. What's not being powered? Hang on, what's really not being powered? This is saying clogged, that's fine, just because it's being pushed through. That's not moving. Use crafting to produce buck capsules. Good job, we now have enough bottles. Open the backpack for the crafting. Yay! Is that all we needed? Yep. The blueprint from the amethyst bottle production line has been acquired. Progress through the main mission to unlock the blueprints features that allows quick setting for amethyst bottle production line. Complete simulations to master the AIC factory and unlock barrier system blueprints. We did it all. We somehow survived the tutorial. Nice, more gear. So what does Pocus want? Oh, you can't talk to her? That's lame. After all that, you can't talk to her? We just sat in front of her doing the tutorial. And she doesn't even want to talk to us. Place the electric mining rigs on the amethyst ore mining spot to power them up. Place the electric mining rigs on the original ore mining spot to power them up. Well, we're already over here. We might as well do these. Enter AIC mode. Place the mining rigs. Good, they give you mining rigs already. Yep, we're just gonna slam all these down. What, that's 3, we get 4. Doing this first so I can see what the placements are. Oh my gosh, we get a bunch. So it's what, 3 over here. I gotta figure out where the power's gonna go, that's why I'm counting. 3 over here, so they hopefully give us enough for the electric pylon. I love how they light up the buildings to let you know what's going to work or not work. Like, see how the back, see how the 2 front ones are lit up, but the one in the back is not lit up? And see how it goes to being lit up? I love that. I love that they just go, oh yeah, here you go. Power confirmed before even plugging it in. We need a tower. I don't know if this tower is going to go far enough, so we do have more, right? Yeah, we have 2 more relay towers. So this is either going to power directly, or we're going to have to put another tower down. I don't really care which. We have enough. Up 60 is kind of the yellow. Yeah, so it's not going to be enough. So we have to put down one of these. Yeah, it doesn't like the slope, so let's go down here a little bit. Here's fine. Plug it in. Then from here, we can now plug in our devices. Goes 1. Ooh, we got some more development experience too. There goes 2. So what this does, the electric mining rig can use belt-free transfer to deliver mined ore straight to the depot. No manual work is required. Once placed, electric mining rigs are set to belt-free transfer mode by default. These rigs can also be switched to storage mode. No, belt-free transfer is what I've been wanting this whole time. After switching to storage mode, it will behave like the original rig and simply store the mined ore in its cache instead of delivering to the depot. Ore must be then manually gathered from the cache, which is not what you want. Yeah, however, it is best to stick to belt-free transfer mode to take advantage of automation. 100%. That's the whole point of this. Oh, I just realized I'm out of frame. Sorry about that. Alright, so place the electric mining rigs in the original ore mining spot and power them up. Hell yeah, we're going to do that now. I'm tired of manually collecting. So do we have to re-put down new things, or can we change these? So you can quick action them. Yeah, so we gotta take them off. We gotta stash them. Stash this one too. In fact, we can just go to stash mode. So any others? This is a line, we can leave that. Alright, so it's just those 2. We can place the mining rig. Is it just those two? I thought there was a third over here. Doesn't look like it. I don't see the little gold icon spot. Okay, so same thing. You need electric pylon to power them up. So yeah, this is not white on the right, but then is white. That's what we're looking for placement. Somebody placed the easy stash kind of right next to it. That's kind of cool that whoever placed the easy stash had that forethought. Alright, same thing. We just need power. This one is going to be short enough, so we shouldn't need the second tower. This is within 80 feet, essentially. Plug it in. Then these are set to do, yeah, belfry transfer. Perfect. Place the amethyst ore move to the depot in the backpack. Why do we need it in the backpack? Huh. Why do I have a gun tower here? Yeah, we'll repair that. What is it saying? We need amethyst ore moved from the depot to the backpack. It should be done from here with the easy stash, right? Yeah, because we can just go more actions, move the backpack. Done. We gotta give it to Arde. Or Andre. That's why. Mineral ore expansion to the mining facility rig will be directly transferred to the depot. Oh, storage management. Perfect. Protocol Automation Core Pack. The pack is the heart of the automated industry complex, the AIC. It provides all sorts of functions. The AIC factory is built around it. The pack is directly connected to the depot and can be loaded to unload products in and out of the depot. The backpack is connected to the depot and the core AIC are near TV points. Both the backpack and depot panels are open once for easy storage management. Nice, I didn't know that once you're in the AIC area, you can just reference it in your backpack. After containing the depot and opening its panel, items can be moved back and forth. Yeah, thank goodness. So let's try that now. So let's get out of AIC mode. We're in explore mode. Go to backpack. You can just switch stuff. So that's tactical. That's our turn in. Get rid of this. Get rid of one of these. That's tactical. That's miscellaneous. Nice. Good to know. So how long was that? Hey man, it's been like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. No, hour and a half. It's been an hour and a half since we last talked. How have you been, Andre?
Entman, do we have the required originium ore and amethyst ore?
And then some. Take these mineral ores. I need to take care of something else. Oh man, take these.
Nicely done! Our energy problem is now history. The landslide clearing team has been assembled. Once the preparations are complete, the team can begin their work.
Good job. Is there anything else we're short on?
A lot. Gear, tools, overhaul kits. But we should be able to take care of them. Vanikov is responsible for directing the work on the site. You can talk to him to learn more about the situation.
Nice. Tell us more about how to get more things.
Ah, so you really are the administrator. Thank you so much for helping our crewmates out there. Everyone's ready to get some work done, but we got a small problem.
There is no need for such formalities here. Given the urgency of our situation, just go ahead and tell us what you need.
Mr. Andre insists that we keep ether counters during work. The issue is, these devices have quite a heavy load, and we haven't had time to modify our standard coveralls.
I understand Mr. Andre's concerns. Mr. Vanikov, if modifying your standard crew coveralls is a problem, we can produce new protective suits for your crew.
What? But I don't think we can just build a garment factory right now.
Sure, why not? That's what the ASC factory is literally
has
for.
a comprehensive plan for precision manufacturing, centered around our protocol automation core. We can get started on it right away.
Alright, we're going to learn about gear assembly. Use the AIC to assemble various kinds of gear to improve the operator's combat performance. Hell yeah. See, the whole point of this game is to make the factory grow so you can get better gear, which is this system's version of artifacts and relics and echoes. Which is, in my opinion, this is probably a superior method, because even though you have to do more work in the factory, you have less RNG on the rolls. So I guess it's a different kind of grind. Yeah, we'll see. Let's try it out. Use the AIC to assemble various kinds of gear to improve the operator's combat performance. The R1 to switch to non-set gear assembly. Oh, they don't want you to make a set. Select minor overalls, sure. This shows the stats of the piece of gear. Assembling this piece of gear requires 2 materials, Valley Stock Bills, which you get from killing people and selling items, and Amethyst components, which we just got Amethyst. So that's why we couldn't make these, is I didn't have a ton of Amethyst. Press right button to view the materials required to assemble the piece of gear. Earn bills by defeating enemies or performing various regional development outpost activities. Click here to view Amethyst component. Amethyst components are produced by the gearing unit. Oh, we just did that in the tutorial. Specific AIC technologies of the AIC factory plan must be researched to construct and place the gearing unit in the core AIC area. Gear template. Acquiring gear template to assemble the specific gear. Some gear templates can be acquired by gaining authority levels, which is how we have so many. Others can be found by exploring the world. Ooh. Gear assembly requires stock bills and gear components. Valley stock bills can be earned by defeating enemies, performing regional development, and outpost activities. Gearing components can be produced by using the AIC factory facility gearing unit. Unlock this facility by researching specific AIC technologies in the AIC factory plan. A gearing unit must then be constructed and placed in the core AIC area. So what, is it just saying craft it? Research gearing tech. So open the AIC factory plan and research gearing tech. Oh, it's going to give us the tutorial. The AIC technology, I was trying to memorize it because I thought we were just going to go. The AIC technology gearing tech must be researched to produce gearing assembly components. Press X to select it. Researching AIC technologies needs basic AIC index. Press and hold for details. Press square to view ways of acquiring basic indexes. Basic index can be acquired by activating protocol data loggers. Oh, this is why I need the wacky wavy guys. Find the marker icon of the protocol data logger on the map. Press X to track it. Finding protolog data loggers. The location of protolog data loggers are already marked on the map. Use the map markers to find the protolog data loggers. Kind of a tongue twister. Oh, it says we're by one. Might as well track it. Okay. I like how it says still open the path, but we gotta do one of these real quick. Activate. Nice! Basic AIC Index 1. I like the little fireworks thing. Open the AIC facility research gearing tech. Oh, yeah, open the panel. So what was it saying? Gearing tech. That's gearing tech, that's material molding, that's parts fitting, that's wildness aid, and then field stash. What do you need to get to here? It doesn't say the unlock conditions. Very strange. Oh, so I see. I just saw the titles at the top. Exploration is field stash. Research this to construct stashes. Okay, research this for medical towers. This would be parts fitting. That's power relay. That's material molding. That's gearing tech. It's saying required for gearing tech.
New industrial technology is now available.
So what it's saying... There's 3 options there, but I couldn't view the options. And then gearing unit. Press X again to select the AAC plan for technology gearing tech. It's saying guides. Open the simulation. We already did this. Don't make us do it again. Sweet. So we did a little out of order there. Go to the core AIC area.
Time to head to the PAC and make...
Gearing unit. The gearing unit can process materials with the gear tag to produce materials for gear assembly. Typical product amethyst component made by placing origin across the amethyst fiber in the gearing unit. Gear components are essential for gearing assembly. Different components are needed to assemble gearing of different quality.
Some gear. I'll show you the
Alright.
ropes.
Top view mode and blueprints have been unlocked. Interesting. So top view mode and blueprints have been unlocked. We can now use top view mode to build our AIC factory. Press R3 to use it. Oh wow, this is very different. Top view mode uses a fixed top-down perspective. Team operators will stay put. The start construction button opens up a list of various facilities below to construct in place.
You know, I've seen other Hongshan swordmancers, and everyone seems to perform the same move differently.
Well, Hongshan swordmancy focuses on the will, not the form. Being one with the blade is far more important than drilling a move over and over.
That's funny, they're idle talking through this. In top view mode, box selection can select multiple facilities and logistic units to perform group actions that include copying, moving, stashing, and saving a blueprint. Let's view other actions. The blueprint function can be used to quickly place the AIC factory production line. Press X to open the screen. System blueprints acquired by completing simulations are placed here. The amethyst component blueprint is just acquired from the simulation. Press X to view it. Place the blueprint. Drag the blueprint to change its position. Press X to confirm placing all the facilities of the blueprint. If there are not enough facilities, the missing one will be placed as unconstructed holograms. Okay. Which direction can we rotate it? Yeah! So we're going to need 2 inputs to an output. Yeah, so it's saying this is it, right? More facilities required. Missing facilities will be constructed as a hologram. Can I not move? Oh, that's trippy. So the left one moves me left and right. The right stick is the zoom in and out. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure we want so much of these right now. We'll come
We'll need
back.
some amethyst components. They're essential for gear manufacturing.
Okay, we exited 2D mode. So now it's saying ore, amethyst, Does it auto know? It's not the item control part I'm worried about, it's the refining unit. Yeah, so it just auto detects and makes it. Nice. So then once we're into here, out of the mode.
Entering core AIC area.
Oh yeah, let's go this way. I wondered why I built it so close. Just send him that way. What's the ratio? So it's 5 to 1 every 10 seconds. Oh, so it's making 1 every 10 seconds? Ugh. It takes a long time. How much are these going? These are making 1 every 2 seconds. Yeah, so it's 1 to 1 to 1. Okay, that makes sense. So we just leave it as is. Finding more mining spots. Finding more mining spots. Mining spots are scattered throughout Talos-II. Explore the world to discover them, rig them up, and mine more materials to boost production. Yep, I'm all about that. Making gear, mining overall assembly. Transport belt, take all. Open gear assembly. How many do we need? Mining overalls times 4. So go to non-set. Go to, where is it? Mining overalls. Yep, craft. We crafted 1. Can we not craft multiples? Yeah, I guess it doesn't show. That's fair.
It's done. Edmund, we can now hand them out to the crew.
Sounds good to me.
Hey friends, how's it going? We're almost ready, just wrapping things up.
Here they are. Hope they fit. If I need to take care of something else. Nope. Here they are. Hope they fit. Can we just confirm it? Yeah, there you go.
They look wonderful. We can definitely use them. Thank you so much, Enfielders.
Brand new gear out of thin air. Incredible. You made all these with your AIC system?
Yep.
I heard so many stories about you Enfielders, but the real deal is just impressive. If things were always this effortless, life would be a breeze.
All right, I'm ready for the job.
Everyone seems pretty pumped, Inman. Now that the crew is ready, our next step is to repair and modify a suitable vehicle. The field crew can take care of the disassembly and replacement of parts. I gotta work on a suite of customized components. They will give the vehicle some essential upgrades.
Enman, research the parts fitting tech on our AIC factory plan. After that, we'll be all set.
Alright, sounds good. So, parts fitting is what they want?
Another day of beautiful sounds.
There we go. This shows a list of all simulations available. Complete simulations to acquire system blueprints. We did that already. So our biggest problem is we need 4 more of the wacky wavy inflatable arm guys. So let's go do that. Yep, I was right. There's one right over here. Protocol data loggers. How are we doing on... Okay, good. Our sanity's still low. Which is a funny statement to say. I just realized how that sounded. Activate. Oh, they blow up! Yeah, I just thought it was a firework thing. I didn't realize they pop. Oh my gosh, how funny. Alright, track. Can we not teleport? No, it just says enter. Interesting. What is this? Delta bought the hub? Huh. Alright, let's check. How far are we? 100? Since we're here, is there any... Nope, no new plants. Oh, we got these new plants though. Yay! Oh, we got 2 more. Oh, there's a bunch in the center. I was gonna go here next just from my memory, but I didn't realize there's like 2 right inside here. So the one downside of having all the wires going and the factory growing is it's hard to tell what's power and what's a zip line. They look like zip lines to me. I wish they would have just did what Satisfactory did, where you could just zip line on the power. I thought that was a really neat system. So that way you can keep track of where all the lines in the sky go. That's crazy, you just have to touch them. I thought it was going to be a puzzle. Ooh, what is this? Not on the power grid? What do you mean? It's so funny because the power grid is literally right here. It's on the power grid now. What's in here? Do any of these need repaired? That's boxes to get out. Yeah, here we go. Here's one that needs repaired. Yep, we should have that on us. Alright, so let's see if there's any others. Those 3 look good. What about these 2? These 2 look good. These 3 look good. What is this? It's a wall. That's explosive. Those 2 don't need repaired. Following the wall, if you're wondering what I'm doing. It's like an old gaming habit to make sure you got everything. Oh, I whiffed it. That's fine. Oh wow, it was enough. I was guessing on that one to see if the explosions was enough. Reactive device. A reactive device changes its operation mode when attacked or hit by an explosion. It is often used as a switch for high voltage fences or bounce devices. Neat. So now is there another one out here? Another repair.
High threat hostile. Approach with caution.
Who's attacking us now? Going up. Alright, we got this guy. What's the thing we hit though? That's not right. I don't know if this even matters. Yeah, probably not. So what's the thing we're supposed to hit from up here? Maybe it does matter. Oh, there's a chest over here. I haven't been in there yet.
Something dangerous is up ahead. We better be fully prepared.
Haven't been in there yet. Oh, I see it now. I'm dumb. It's right there. Oh no, I ended up here, so there's 3 of them. I just saw the one on the bottom left and looked up essentially and saw the other 2. Yeah, and then it was the right power off. Okay, now that we're in here.
Lost in weather, clammy and foul.
Good, now that we got the chest down. Oh, that's what yelled at us. Sweet.
A blade unsheathed, it's like
Good hit.
unleashed.
Crystallize!
Take this!
Oh, I forgot you're supposed to hit him. There we go.
Good work, everyone.
I knew we could do it.
I've been so focused on factory and questing and exploration that I was like, oh yeah, combat. I just ran away when I could have interrupted him.
This ain't
Engaging. Stay safe.
Oh, I missed one.
Leave it to me.
An impressive acquisition.
I like how we get the chest, and then they're like, hey, by the way, I found a chest. Can we not get up the truck? Here we go. Tricky, tricky. Yeah, there's one on the flatbed here, too. So I wonder what happens if you loot one of those and then walk away and then don't loot the item. Does the item stay? Oh, there's explosives to the right as well. Let's get back up on here. Alright, can we... How far? Okay, we can't jump with this thing. Can't see very well. Yeah. Wonder if there's a better point then. Yeah, there'd have to be. Yeah, there's one right there. So we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so we went over to here, we got out. What are we looking for? This is the next closest one. Let's grab that. Loving all the zip lines. Now we just need a way to automate collecting wood and stuff, like by growing things. So you don't have to pick nearly as much up from here. Alright, where's our guy? There he is.
Hear that sound?
A blade unsheathed, it's
Oh,
like unleashed.
what a bait. I didn't even see him.
Get us through. My turn.
Yay! Alright, where's the next one? What is this? Oh, I don't have a... There's an electric nexus I missed, or I don't have it powered. Where's the next closest power? Southeast. Here we go. So first of all, we can drop down here to collect these. Grab this real
A
quick.
blade unsheathed, it's light unleashed.
All variables within estimates.
Strike command.
Just have the ranged person take that out. Oh, she did pick it up. Very cool. Yeah, this is what I wanted. When I saw I didn't explore this little corner, I figured I missed what was in here too.
Gotta find some.
Yeah, we can just wreck these guys real quick.
Watch your
Oh!
step, people. Leave it to me.
Oh, look, this little box. Alright, so back over to here. We can run up. Let's explode these things and see what this gets us. Who doesn't like a good explosion? Can hit two at once. Yeah, it just doesn't always have the hitbox for it. Gosh, so good. Let's see if we can run across to grab that, then jump down. Wait, can we go up this? Oh my god, I whiffed it.
Hey.
Oh no!
Stay safe, team. Leave it to me.
What?
I'll come too. Here's our chance. I spot treasure. Let's go take a look.
Well, we got the important one. Looks like we can go up this way, but is there another explodey thing?
This ain't normal.
Watch your step, people. All variables. How's that, Edmund?
Trusted me.
Incredible move.
Face your end.
Our teamwork just keeps getting
Yeah.
better.
Is there a distress call nearby? Oh, that's cute. They'll sit down. The other two just stand. Alright, there's gotta be an explosive thing nearby. I don't think this counts, right? This is gonna light me on fire. Oh, it didn't. So many little things in this area. Alright, we at least got to this. Did that really just drop down? How annoying. That little bit, and then we can climb back up. Oh, there's actually another bit down here we missed. Oh, maybe not. I thought there was like a white thing you could pick up down here. Yeah, I don't know what I saw. I was looking to see if it flickered a second time. Oh, no, it's not this jump that we wanted. We gotta go left to go right. So what's over here? Yeah, I think we do have to go. There we go. Blow them all up. The tricky one is that little corner. Grabbing all these.
We getting buggers?
Come Buy a bugger?
A blade unsheathed, it's light
Oh, these guys are 18.
All variables within estimate.
forward.
Face your end!
Will hurt.
Present point. Get
Leave
crushed!
it to me. You're fighting me.
Okay, we can just jump up. It's like, how do we get up there?
What's this? I'm gonna
Much better now. Trust in me.
Alright, so this is an explosion bit.
your end. Take him out.
My turn.
Yeah,
A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
We made another step forward, Enfielders.
No hardship will stop us.
so chatty today. My characters. Not the actual chat, sadly. That's sad, you can't repair them. There it is, there's a box right here. Thing up here. Now that we can make the amethyst components, it's not really helpful to do any of that, right? Looking around for other clues.
Get crushed!
To me. You're fighting
Ready to
me.
strike your skull. Crystallize! What's this?
Here's our chance. This will hurt.
Looks like a tripod. Hey, we can finally get to the SOS that we saw yesterday.
Something ain't right. Take him
Leave
out.
it to me. You're fighting
Ready to strike.
That was a close shave. Those raiders almost got me. Are you alright? Yarp. Totally fine, thanks to you. Wasn't expecting to get bailed out by a fellow Enfielder out here. The name's Copper. I'm an Enfielder and my job is to perform on-site technical support. The current task is to keep these robots in working shape. I rushed here when I received repair request signals from them. Solo field work is really dangerous nowadays, but we don't really have anyone else to spare. Sigh. I never expected the message to come from a LB camp. This was a very terrifying encounter. Thankfully, the LBs didn't know that the tripods housed the main systems. The raiders just ripped apart the robots and chucked the tripods to the side. Oh, interesting. I treat those robots like my own. I recognize every single unit. Four disabled unit is Kevin. Bob is the one with broken legs. I tried to remotely control them and escape this place, but it alerted the LBs that all of us were captured. Many of them were damaged beyond repair. I guess we can only save Kevin, but I don't know how long that's going to take. And there's so many LBs around. Stitch looks pretty bad right now. Bronzer and I were supposed to conduct this mission as a team, but he felt it was too dangerous and left me behind. He hadn't gone far when I received the signal sent from this area. If only Bronzer were here, he'd know more about repairing robots than me. I can repair this, pretty good at it, not gonna lie. Really? You can? Awesome.
This ain't normal.
I'm still here.
Together, lads. Just face your end. Take this.
So, what, we just repair it? Ooh, now they're getting trickier. So now we have blue and green multicolored units to do. Alright, so this back one has to be fully filled. How do I rotate? There we go. So then we need a green. Blue. Ooh, so the left is completed. Like, the left is fulfilled. What are we not completing on the top? Okay, blue is now fulfilled. I bet you that's it for green. Yeah. Just had to repair him slightly. Kevin, you're finally well again. Awesome. Oh, I don't know how to thank you. These robots look pretty cute. These units are just prototypes we joint developed with the UW. But we were forced to deploy them and things got really desperate. These Delta features all-terrain transport capabilities and context sensitivity, hostility, avoidance. But if you're onto more broken robots, you can please help them out. Valley 4 is really dangerous and the non-combatants like me might have to skip field assignments. I'm definitely going to pay you for repairing the robots. Find me at the worker dorms for the rewards. Yay! I wonder if we get a resource from them. Sure, I'll look into those robots. Hell yeah, that's a lot for a quest. Tripod Central, help Copper fix the lost robots.
Only by walking upon the land.
4 out of 8. So I wonder if there's other robots we've... Okay, so we've done a bunch already if there's already 4. Upfront danger, good stuff. Yeah, what the hell is this fight?
Let me see how good. Watch your step, people.
All variables within estimate.
Let me give it a go. Forward. Deflect. Who's got some?
Ready to crystallize.
We're fighting me.
What's this?
Didn't mean to take that hit there.
Take this.
Sweet.
Take him out.
Good work,
Nice.
everyone.
Violence is never our objective.
Shattered axe blades, that's huge. Ooh, now we just have this to deal with. Oh, that's nice. Let's show you, like, which spots you need or spots you don't need. I think it's this. Ooh, off by 1. So I only need 2 in the bottom. Let me double lap, but it doesn't, like, count. It's so funny. That's the puzzle. That's it right there. How do you return component? That doesn't look right either. So this middle piece has to be 4. And this has to be 3, and 3 is not in a straight line. This is the first one that stumped me. That wasn't, like, immediately obvious. Okay, so this one in the back only needs 2, not 3. The fact that that 3 piece isn't a straight piece is messing me up. Let's grab this piece then. Is this the right answer? Oh my gosh, did we just stumble upon it? Oh, so good. Just had to Tetris my way through it. Alright, here we go. Some sweet stuff.
A reward for the difficulties we faced.
Hell yeah. Alright, I want to check on something real quick while I'm thinking of it. I want to write down my friends on here to look them up in a bit. Alright, perfect. Yeah, I just wanted to write that down before I forgot. Alright. We still haven't done manual operations, right? Yeah. We've done some of it. Oh, there you go. We've done it all. So it gets us some XP pass, T creds. Interesting. So doing your daily gets you emergency sanity booster? What the hell's this? Weapon XP makes sense. Operator skill. That's cool that it gives you other resources as well, not just Ouroboros. Oh yeah, we still have to do chapter 2. That's fine. Here we go, that's what I was looking for. How far into 16 are we now? Max sanity. Nice, we got blue gear now. Wonder what it takes to make that. Raw stats too. Hell yeah, we're already almost 17. Very cool. Alright, so we got, I think, everything in this little corner. Yeah, water is bad from what I've learned. There's nothing else over here, right? Alright, nothing under here. Oh, that's just, I said it's just reflection, I fell in. Run back. I'll go back this way. Oh, nice. We're in running mode already. I don't know how I missed that buck flower. Probably just from fighting. Ooh, can we just go up this? Alright, so now that we've done that, what is this? Level 25? Let's do it. We can handle level 25.
Break 'em up real.
Trust in me. Much better.
Crystallize.
Incredible move!
Engage.
Nice! The lift in the group like that was pretty crazy.
Take him out. Take this.
I wonder why she's so low. Shen just got really low life and I was curious as to why. Alright, how do we get to that? We gotta cross the way somehow. There's a box over there. There's that thing over there. So jump 1. Jump 2. You kidding me? Alright, up we go. Yeah, we can just run straight across. Sweet. So at least it's a fast recovery point. Grab Grabbing this. We gotta run back down. Grab the other one. Yeah, let us jump across. Oh, we could have just jumped up from there. That's fine. Let's see if it let us continue going up. Not really. Alright, let's go around. What is this? Okay, so this is the electric nexus that we can just plug in from here that we didn't do yet. Grab that. Plug it in. So what does this do? Oh, allows us to jump both ways now. Very nice. Oh, I was like, I wanted to grab that. Where'd it go? Oh, last time we were here, we didn't have the jump option.
Unlike the Blight and Rifts, Orleans aren't that dangerous.
Okay, it looks like we got most of the things on the grid. We're gonna track the next protocol. Wacky Weavy guy.
Hear that sound?
Somebody just threw an easy stash here, that's pretty
Yay!
funny.
That was some perfect teamwork.
Yeah, so we can go around the facility, that's fine. This. Oh, that's 35. We're not ready for that. We're capped at 30 right now. And my units are 28. So that's why we're trying to get through the story so we can get rid of the caps. Grab what we can here. Nice, got the next AIC index going. This one. We could probably do a 30. See that this will be a good test to see if we can do the 35.
Much better now.
Get him! Crystallize!
Much better now.
What's this? I'm gonna make
Yeah, crushed OP.
Take this!
Terminate! Be careful!
Oh,
Forward!
Face your end!
alright, now I can at least focus on one guy.
Let me give it a go. We'll
Get him!
Oh, it actually let him lift it.
Incredible move!
Take him out!
Nicely done.
Trust in me.
Face your end!
I didn't dodge that one.
Don't go too far, Mr. Dolly!
Give me some Mr. Dolly, please. Not full heal like I wanted it to.
We are united as one.
Now's our chance! My turn!
Alright, we got him, but I'm pretty low lifed.
Much better now.
So we could probably do the 35, but it would just
Much
be
better
wheeling
now.
on the damage for a hot minute. Okay, good. We got the Wacky Wavy Inflatable Arm guy. Yeah, what are they actually called? Protocol Data Loggers. So we got the Protocol Data Loggers. So there's just really the two left towards the bottom. We can grab those real quick. There you go. Now we can actually rest up.
Team, make ready to continue our operations.
Oh, it's right here. We didn't have that far to run at all. Oh, since we're over here. So there's no auto mining. This is just a rare
I'll sort and
mineral
identify
area.
these minerals in a bit.
Yeah, the
Danger
cow
ahead.
ox.
Oh.
Does it say up front, look close, happy? Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. But there's a bunch of rare material spawn points that you need to get to help your characters and weapons continue leveling. So we're trying to get to here next. We want to track it.
Something dangerous is up ahead.
Engaging. Stay safe.
Oh, nice.
Leave it to me. You give it a go.
Ready to strike. Crystallize.
This worm's pretty beefy for a level 10 worm. We've been one-shotting all the other guys.
Engaging. Stay safe, team.
Ready to strike. Done. Yet. Got a present for ya. Face your end.
It did actually hit him.
No hardship will stop us.
Break them up. Really?
Is this relay tower damaged? Oh. Total power grid output 90 of 200. Power grid reserves. Yeah, so we're fine. It's working fine.
A blade unto Give it to me.
Ready to strike.
I love the fact that your guys can auto pick up stuff. Oh, I'm surprised I missed this. Where are you taking us, little light orb?
Oraline is a fragment of a shattered universe. This
Oh my gosh,
one
only
traveled massive distances to be here.
Only
Before us.
13 of 43? That's pretty crazy. Yeah, AIC index 8.
I'll sort and identify these minerals in a bit.
Something ain't.
You're hiding me!
Crystallize.
Very good.
These minerals may come in handy.
They are coming in handy. Alright, I think that's it. I don't see much left on the mini-map that we can do. Since we're here, let's grab this tracking on the right and see if we can figure that out. If we can't figure it out, we can teleport back and continue the story. What time is it? Oh yeah, we got a little bit of time left.
Unlike the
Oh,
Blade
wow.
Rifts, Orleans aren't that dangerous.
I didn't even realize we had that Orlin there.
Watch your step, people!
All variables within estimates.
Crystallize. Get crushed.
These puny things.
Yeah, repair that. Good job, Gun Tower. Do your job. Okay, now we know that's an explosion, how he gets that. Is there an exploding barrel around here? A pop. Ooh, did we do this one already? 30? We're doing it now.
Let's do this together, lads.
You're hiding me!
Crystallize.
Support ready. Here's our chance!
Take this.
Cleave now, as planned!
That's pretty strong.
Take him out.
Yeah, they crushed for the finisher. Are at the bottom of 17. So it's showing more gear templates that we can get. Which I don't even know if we can make those gear templates, to be honest. Okay, so we came here for a fire. I think there's fire somewhere. Just gotta find it. Gotta jump up, jump up. Oh, we haven't been over here yet. Southern Meadows Hub. Yeah, let's grab this TP point. Alright, so there's an SOS in the corner too. Yeah, this is what I came here for. Now we're up to 9. Ooh, grabbing more of these. I don't know when the respawn rate is. I thought they were daily, but I think they're probably every 3 days. Oh. I remember seeing this golden buddy before. There we go. We got another SOS here we can do. Alright, how the hell do we do this? This has to go here. Literally can't fit anywhere else. So then the inverse must also be true. So then what? You just square them up? That has to be true. That has to be true? Ooh, we're off by 1. There we go. Pair complete. Okay, so what's new on the minimap now that we have the South Meadows more explored? So we could go more to the right. Let's do that. Let's grab the other teleporter. So we could drop down. There's another portion we could attack over there. What is this? This is the healing thing? Yeah, we can rest.
Finally a chance to stretch my legs. Ugh. Frilica, you hungry?
I'm all right. Get some quality rest, Chen. You're still counting on your positive...
Another repair. Okay, so the bottom has to be completely filled. Wow, this has to be 1 on the side. That's intriguing. So I think I have the right idea, just the wrong unit. Something like that. Oh, they both have to be 1. Okay, I got it now. I bet you this is it. Oh, too much at the top. Try this then. There we go. Ooh, that was 1 of 2. So what? This. This. Hang on, let's set this one over. Reset this one. I think they do a red herring on you by selecting which one first. There we go.
Danger up ahead. Let me see how good this one is.
Ooh, 25. This is starting to be a
Stay
dangerous
safe,
area.
We'll see this through.
Take this!
You get hot. Push forward. We're fighting.
Push the line. Take this! Take him out! Take...
Good work, everyone.
Okay,
A
crushed OP.
definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
No hardship will stop us. I spot treasure. Let's go take a look.
Thanks for the reminder.
Ton of mats in just one little area. Yeah, so what does a red SOS mean? So what is that? Yep, so far so good. I was about to say that was easy. Just one of two. There we go. Yeah, some just speak to you, right? Like some are just easier than others. Okay, good. So red wasn't like damaged or had to do an extra step. We just had to get to him. Blog.
A blade unsheathed, its light unleashed.
All variables within estimates.
My turn. Sequence.
Idea.
Strike command.
Oh, that has some health.
We made another step forward, Enfielders.
Didn't really do much though. Long ear. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Long ears are one of the many beasts living in the world of Talos-II. Follow long ears carrying flowers on their backs to find their hidden resource stash. When tracking a long ear, the critter will escape and return to the starting position for advance to get far enough away from the pursuers. Okay. I wonder if they'll also glow or if they just have to look for the pattern on its back. I've run into this a couple of times. I'm surprised this hasn't... Oh, go up. It's going up the pipe. Yeah. That's clever. That's very intuitive, because it didn't tell us, hey, by the way, it's going up the pipe. It was just like, where did it go? And then I was like, oh no! Sweet. So that one got a secret stash. Hey, you, take us to your secret stash. Kick, kick. I wouldn't kick an animal. I guess that's it, huh? Maybe this is where they end up. Maybe it's just the two of them. What's worker dorms? What's this? Tripod Central, the hub. You repaired quite a few dental tripods. Talk to Copper for your rewards. We teleport? We gotta track it somehow. We can't go in, can we? Hmm. Ooh, there's another thing here. Two other things here.
It's round and it's shiny. Oh, this is the actual size of Orlean.
Sure is. Enemies, danger, good stuff. Yeah, but we don't know where the thing to blow it up is.
Orlean is a fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled massive distances to be here, right before us.
Hell yeah.
Good rest. Sharpened blades make up for lost time.
Where is this area? It's crazy we're so close to the fog, yet so far. Alright, we're gonna have to talk to some of these people in the back. Here's Copper.
Hi.
Hey, you're back, Edmund. How goes the repair work? I repaired a few bots. I know they've all returned safe and sound. Thanks a lot. Take this, token of our appreciation. A few more robots are still missing. If you run into them, please fix them for us. Oh wow, I got quite a bit. So now it's saying 8 of 18. Grab these. What is this? Snowboard vendor? Unfortunately, we don't have a way to snowboard. Is this anything in here? This.
Director Chin.
Oh. Oh, didn't I thought it wasn't gonna voice act. Oh well. I'm sure it went to a database record. I was too quick on the button. Alright, what's down here? Yeah, more chest. Thank you for getting that. I almost missed this too. Hidden in plain sight. Okay, so we talked to Copper. Who are the other two that said we could talk to him? There's Anton here. And there's Maggie, the prize exchange. What's this? Hi, interested in exchanging some rewards? We decided to hand out gear assembly materials for the prize pool to people who need them more. Sure, I'll take a look. Hope this helps. So, what resource is this? Oh, just Valley stock bills? Memoirs of Paddler. A document it contains will be added to the Intel archive. So, no rush? Weapon XP. Gear component. Tunes weapons. Interesting. Use this consumable to improve the operator's combat performance. Tactical to restore operator's HP. I don't really want to use our Valley bucks in that way, but it's good to know. Welcome to my little garden. I have some holy natural health products. Interested? Sure. Here they are. Same thing, Valley bucks. These are more straightforward. Oh wow, you have these. Yeah, if I wanted to level, I don't think we have anybody hard stuck. All right, so we'll pass on that for now. That's really good for when we get more bucks. So what's the whole point of this? So we're here. Yeah, let's run down left to the thing that we're tracking, because we're trying to power that on.
Watch your step, people.
All variables within estimates.
I didn't think I was going to do that. Alright then. What level is this? 25, it is ours. Ooh, that was faster than I thought it was going to be.
Trust in me. Crystallize!
Arcs unit hot.
Get crushed!
Here's our chance. Yay! That was some perfect teamwork.
I like how the center guy is getting more damage than these outsider guys.
Incoming! Unknown hazard! How's that, Edmund?
There we go.
Did you see that move I did?
Impressive.
Sure did.
Target locked. Fire!
Much better.
Ooh, got interrupted twice.
Take this!
No wonder the dodge is so critical.
Crystallize!
Stop that from happening a couple times.
Be gentle, Mr. Dolly!
Gotcha!
Oh wow, that was a good amount of healing. I wonder why beforehand it didn't heal that well. There we go.
Trust in me.
Face your end!
One shot in all the lobies.
We are united as one.
We've done it! Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dolly.
Alright, Alright, so how do we get up to there? I guess we should kill these.
Trust in me.
All the things. Okay, good. So it didn't stop the tracking. That's right. We're trying to track this, I think, beforehand. We stumbled into this new area. So now that we have that explored, where's the fire for this?
Terminate! Ram impact!
I was hoping somebody could reach that. Where's the explosion bit? Alright, we're up here. By the truck, maybe? Let's check over this way. There's at least a chest we missed. It's kind of random. There's just a chest sitting on a hill.
This ain't normal.
Does this need repair?
Stay safe, team. We'll see this through.
Nope. Not sure why this is standaloning here either.
A blade unsheathed, it's light on my turn!
Ah. I thought she was going to go a little farther. What's this saying?
Take him out!
Yeah, I think anyone who's like traditional gamer knows that this is a hidden spot in here. That's not as earth-shattering.
Engage. Stay safe, team.
We'll see this through.
There we go. Now we're back to whatever this is.
This ain't normal.
Ooh. We have a Erdeline here and a funny
Orlin is
guy.
a fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled massive distances to be here, right before us.
I'm just trying to collect as we're following the bunny. Don't worry, we're not going far. Bunny got worried we're going too out of distance. Gonna hop on the border? Nope, it's going left. How are you going? Nice. It disappears. I thought he was gonna join his friends over here. Ooh, there's another one over there. So we get over there. Alright, so we can just keep exploring all day. Alright, I can't figure out this little guy, and I can't figure out some of this area. Well, let's check the AIC factory plan. That was actually what we're working on. Parts fitting. So now we have 9 research parts. So it's saying research this to construct fitting units materials to make the production of the amethyst parts.
New industrial technology is now available.
Good, fitting unit. We also have material molding.
New industrial technology is now available.
We also have wilderness aid, Research this to construct medical towers with the power supply can restore HP to active operators in the team.
New industrial technology is now available.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad to make. Medical tower. When charged by the power grid or batteries, medical towers can provide their charges with treatment for restoring HP to the team operators nearby. Yeah, so pretty self-explanatory. Field stash. It's the protocol stashes. Yeah,
Technology is now available.
we did the tutorial for those already. Okay, so that's not enough. So we still have a basic ASC index of 5, but we can't go to 2 yet. Oh, belt splitting? That's going to be huge. Belt bridging. Belt converging. Mining 3. Rigs can mine even rare materials such as barium ore. Ooh. Grinding. Planting. Solid fitting. Packaging tech. Okay. Power. Pylon relaying. Distribution. Depot. Depot bus. Like a vehicle. Oh wow. Yeah, loaders and unloaders. There we go. Here's the combat. Yeah. Area denial. So we just have defense 1 with gun towers. There's grenade towers, NL towers, sonic towers. Oh my gosh, there's all sorts of combat stuff. Memo beacons? Oh, this is how people are putting stuff down. Oh, people have been at memo beacons pretty quick then. Research the conduit zip pylons. Dang, so people are really on this game.
Of the drill
Molding unit. The molding unit can process the molding tags. Yeah, this is the amethyst bottle from Fiber. We're familiar. Yeah, protocol stash is just stashing. What does it say? The items can store items. When powered, the stash can be delivered. Store items to the depot on a regular basis. Can also be connected to transport belts to move stored items to the AAC. Interesting, so they can be powered or not powered.
Let's make some with the fitting unit.
Alright, let's look at some backpack missions. Okay, so we have some blue missions. So we can talk to the operator. We're not doing the daily. New feature at the refugee camp or paving the way at the hub. Let's see if we can finish this off a bit. Use the fitting unit to produce amethyst parts to put them into the backpack. Yep, we'll head back. Fitting unit.
Core AIC area.
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Oh, that's right, we did the blueprint. So we can take these down for now. Let's look at stash mode. Huh. The buttons on the controller are interesting. We can get rid of the electric pylon too. So there is an electric pylon over here, right? Yeah. Clogged. Why is it clogged? It's 1-to-1. Yeah, I'm not sure why it got clogged. Oh. Is this not going fast enough, or did we run out? Yeah, we have 0 originium ore. We need to get more mining because we're out of ore. That's an interesting problem to have. Alright, so use the fitting unit to produce amethyst parts to put them into the backpack. So, fitting unit. Wait, isn't there a blueprint option? Yeah, is it ultimately we're trying to get parts or bottles? Fitting unit to produce amethyst parts. Just go this way. See what that looks like. We go into 3D mode? Yeah. Here. That's interesting how tight and niche they have this. So what does this essentially do? Oh, we didn't pick the pack output. There we go. That should be amethyst ore. Yep. This goes to the fitting unit. There goes the fiber. So using the fitting unit to produce amethyst parts, put them in the backpack. So we're just going to go to the transport belt. Take all. Oh, we need 10. Alright, we can wait a little bit. Alright, now go to the transport belt again, hit take all.
Give the amethyst parts to Andre, and we'll just wait for them to finish the work.
Sounds good.
Hey.
Enman, how are we doing with the upgrade parts?
Excellent. Here they are. I need to take care of something else. Nope, here they are.
This is it! Wonderful!
Reverse gear. Check. Stabilizing out triggers. Check. Initiating signal testing. All good.
Are those all the drillers? Yeah.
Construction vehicle upgrades are complete. All the moving parts are in place. This efficiency is miraculous. It's like a dream.
A dream that's coming true! The AIC factory is working far better than I expected. We gotta expand our mass production plans.
And make sure you give me the new budget as soon as you have it.
Enfield has constructed many large industrial machines, but this is our first time using the AIC to build one on the fly. This is a first step towards our grand vision. Endman, just imagine how many lives we can improve with our construction capacity.
Prep work seems to be going well. We finally have some good news for a change.
That means you got some bad news for us? Did something bad happen?
The quarry suffered significant damage. We received multiple distress calls from the crews there. We've dispatched a rescue team, but it was hastily prepared. They might not be able to cover all scenarios. I hope you can check the area if you have the time to spare, Endman.
Hell yeah, we do.
Our preparations seem complete, but...
What is it?
No, sorry. It was nothing.
In any case, we should make sure all preparation work is carried out accordingly. Pogus and I are ready to help if you have questions about the AIC factory.
If you want to add more features to our AIC, you can use this expansion core. It will provide a more advanced factory development plan.
There are many things we can do. Expand our AIC factory, help crewmates in the other areas, and much more. The decision is yours, Administrator.
Authority level. A higher authority level is required to progress through the main mission. Gaining authority levels also provides various rewards such as gear templates and higher sanity limits. Yeah, this is just general leveling, right? Higher authority level is required to progress through the main missions. Oh, I didn't know that. I've just been cranking through the main mission, no problem. I haven't hit that limit yet. Gaining authority levels also provides various rewards such as gear templates and higher sanity items. Yep, we knew the last two. That's why I was confused. We knew that bit. The administrator can earn operational experience via various activities such as completing missions and protocols spaces, exploring the world, and placing mining rigs. Oh! So mining rigs and protocol spaces count too. Having enough operational EXP raises the authority level. Interesting. Open the protocol sync proto-sync menu to open the authority level screen to see rewards at various authority levels. Fiona, sent a message. Edmund, I just received an unencrypted SOS signal. M31135 requesting support. M31135 requesting support. Sector has been hit by a disaster. The roads are out. We need engineering and technical support. I forward this to the UWST as well, but I don't think we have enough people to put together a crew. Where did the signal come from? Do we have the sender's location? The message underwent strong interference when it was sent. We can approximate the sender's location. It's southeast of the hub base. The UWST told us about an old query in that data. The signal probably came from that place. Send me the coordinates. You got it. I'll sync the coordinates with you. Since the situation is uncertain, I'll notify Chen to ask her to join your team, Edmund. This will guarantee your safety and I can get Protocol peace of mind. Sure. Got it. Oh, so we got a new quest. The query rescue. Quinn also sent a message. Edmund, our stock redistributor, just got back in touch with the hub base. As the key logistics support officer, she can provide multifaceted support from our operations in Valley 4. She's already on standby at the worker dorms. If you have time now, I recommend discussing the next steps with her as soon as possible. Sure. Looks like we're growing quite quickly. Basic expansion core. Open the AIC factory plan and use this at the basic AIC plan to unlock the new phase of basic AIC. Yeah, this is what I was wondering. I was wondering about the gray areas we couldn't get to. So that's huge. That's huge that we just got the expansion core. Unlocking a new basic AIC phase lets you spend AIC index to research more tech. We're going to 18? Yeah. What did we get? Blue gear, so we're still getting our blue gear templates. Very nice. Now at the bottom of 18. Very cool. Alright, so let's check out. Yeah, so basic expansion core acquired. Basic AIC2 can now be unlocked. Meet the following conditions to unlock. Basic AIC1 materials required. Unlock. Yes, we don't have the 3 core yet. Okay, so what do we want to research? There's belt splitting, belt bridging, solid filling. Okay, so there's nothing new in resourcing. Logistics is self-explanatory. Oop, it's saying power required or recommended. Research this to construct thermal banks to consume iridium ore or batteries to generate power. Thermal banks must be connected to the power grid to work. What does this do? This template lets the protocol... Yeah. The thermal bank is a facility that converts iridium ore or batteries into electrical power. Oh, so it's just like a remote, like a generator. It must be connected to the power grid to work. That's neat. Okay, we have enough to research.
New industrial technology is now available.
Thermal bank. The thermal bank is a facility that generates electrical power. It raises the power output of the regional power grid to supply power to more facilities. Thermal banks consume iridium ore and batteries. Now they're recommending packaging tech, which is what? Packaging certain components? Sure.
New industrial technology is now available.
Yeah, just self-explanatory. Packaging Unit 1. The packaging unit can process materials with the package tag to move explosives or batteries, or to make explosives or batteries. Typical product 1, LC Valley battery, by placing the amethyst part and iridium powder into a packaging unit. Typical product 2, industrial explosive, amethyst part, and ekitite powder into a packaging unit. Nice. So maybe that we can make explosions on the go. Maybe that's why I couldn't open that one area. Research this to construct filling units. A filling unit can fill containers to make products such as the buck capsules. Ooh.
New industrial technology is now available.
The filling unit can process materials with the fill tag to produce various medications and processing foods. Buck capsule is made from the bottle and buck flour. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Then it's saying depot bus. Research this to unlock the authority level of the depot bus upgrades. This lets you utilize the depot bus for moving items in and out of the depot and construct depot loaders and unloaders. So depot bus upgrades lets you utilize the depot bus. Let's find out what this is. What do you mean your requirement's not met yet? Guides? Oh, research requirement not. Okay. So let's hold off then. We'll start this up next time because I want to get some dailies done before we run out of time. So let's check out. Nice. Use this to enter the report screen and view production consumption of the AIC factory. Regional development. So we got to 3. I don't want to jump that high up. I was looking at 4. Alright, so we're working on 4. We have no clue what those 2 yet. Income report. That's not what I'm worried about. Outpost management. Yeah, I still don't know how to get the stock bills. Yeah, so none of this really matters at the moment. What are we here for? Yeah, I wanted the AIC report. Yeah, this is what I wanted. This displays detailed data on AIC factory production and consumption across specific periods of time. Data on specific items can be starred. This will pin that item to the top of the list. Use this to switch the power-related data of the pack. So that's nice. You could see items being used. And this is the power grid, which is what I was really worried about. So power output 200, power used 105. So we're still good. We're still under power. Oh, and you can look at different times. You can look at different areas. That's really cool. Okay, so right now, our Iridium ore is yielding 40, using 40. But the theoretical data is it's using 40, it's yielding 40, using 60. So that's bad. And these are just making parts at this point. Neat. So we need to get Iridium ore and burn our sanity for the day. What else can we do? Click here to do first impression survey. Didn't we do survey already? Oh, that was the player survey. This is the first impression survey. Claim this one. Claim this one. I'll have to come back to that one. I'll do the survey tomorrow. That's just news. Nice. We're chapter 1, processing 2, paving the way. Hell yeah. We got this event completed. We'll have to headhunt. Nice. We had authority level 15. That gets us some wish fodder. That's new stuff going on. That's ongoing. Here we go. Complete the weekly routine to earn rich rewards. Complete the weekly routine task to earn routine progress. And we missed the weekly. Yeah, so I would have needed to play another session. I'm off by a day. That sucks. So I could have done part of the weekly yesterday and reset for this week, but we'll start fresh. So we're starting fresh today. Complete weekly routine tasks to earn routine progress. Different routine tasks give different routine progress shown here. Each weekly routine progress milestone to claim routine rewards here. Yep, we'll look at that more tomorrow. Ooh, there's more of a narrative event? Okay, we got 43 days for that too. Lone Wolf as well, nice. Nice, good to see the events opening up. So we can skip these for now. AIC plan? Oh yeah, that's because we have 2 more indexes, that's fine. That can be ignored for now. Operation manual. Yeah, so we did complete it. Got some more experience and some monies. What does this get us? Orbital, T-creds, Protodisc. That's level up material. Wild Wanderer. So just a 5-star weapon. Antbootless weapon? Oh, that's huge. That's huge for Perlica. Or, our healer too, Ardriel. Until we get her weapon in a couple days. That's really helpful. Okay, so upgrade 4 operators to level 20. We did that. This gets us more resources. Complete 3 simulations. We did that. Assemble 4 pieces of green quality gear. We've done that already as well. Just keep getting different level up materials. Repair any shared facility 1 time. Nice. Get some T-creds. So it's saying promotion time, which we did, I thought. Complete protocol saves promotion 1 time. Maybe we didn't. Create and save 1 blueprint. Huge. Alright. What simulation? Oh, these are the simulations. Oh my gosh, we have a whole bunch to do for tomorrow. Oh boy. Tomorrow or Wednesday, whenever we're back on next. I typically stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but we'll see since we have all these requirements to do. Complete protocol space, promotions time, and save blueprint. Protocol pass. There we go, claim all. So some of these are weeklies. Nice, just jumped to 14. Okay, good. So it was keeping track of some of these as we're even playing them. Current missions. Missions permanent. Jump up to 15. Event missions. Past missions not available yet. Ooh. Yeah, pressure's on because I only have 11 days. Oh, how do we collect all? Yeah, claim all. Here we go. T-creds. Yeah, just a bunch of resources, which is really helpful. Okay, good. So they're just in progress. Regional development, that's where we're at already. Gear assembly. Now we got this work in progress. Oh my gosh, huge. So we don't have furium components, so we can only make up to green, but we do have a ton. Oh my gosh. So we got to make the factory grow if we want to gain. If we want to gain power, we got to make the factory grow. All right, that's intel gathering. We can worry about that later. That's badges. Working on missions. Wow, there's still something we haven't unlocked yet. Holy cow. All right, how much time do I got? I got a couple minutes yet.
So, the Henman's fighting style is pretty unique and impressive. I'm really curious.
So we needed to fix ore. Mineral bed. Oh yeah, we can check this way. So the key missions are done. Some recycling stations are full, so we gotta go check the recycling stations at some point. But really, we're only collecting these 2, so let's start here.
Entering core AIC area.
Let's switch operating to. Here we go. So now we can place... So now we can go into AIC mode. Looking for electric mining rigs. That's 2, 3, 4. Is it just those 4? I thought it was going to be 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So then we're going to want electric pylons. Can't get all 3? Are you kidding me? Alright, so be it. That's nuts. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then we want power. Gotta run to go get that. And then I'm gonna have to create a... I'm gonna have to craft a bunch of them, because I'm starting to run low on resources already. We just zipline? Is that an option? I think this is good enough. Yeah, because we can run a little south. I think that's our next power area. Yeah, because we're trying to go straight across. This is the power we want. So that's the funny thing about making the factory grow, is you gotta run all over the place in the beginning, but once you start getting this stuff really going, you'll just be like, oh, I left a power line here for this other thing. That's probably good enough. Next one. You probably don't have to be exact max distance. You could probably just make more power pylons. It seems to matter more on what you're connecting to it than how many you have out in the field. We're only going to go to what, here? So that way, if we ever need it, it's already plugged in. But we'll check the mining rigs here in a sec. Time to go. Alright, now we should be all connected. Saying belt free already. So now let's see what the report says. So we're looking at AIC report. Good. Now it's saying 80 a minute instead of 40 a minute. So hopefully we can actually... Yeah, there we go. Our local depot is actually starting to replenish. Because we were really out of it. Okay. I feel pretty confident about that we can leave it that way. So that should be it. Yeah, we can worry about the rest of this later. We can collect it later. Okay, so that's going to be a good place to stop. Let's see where... Not the baker, the mission's at. So we have complete mission, restock area, Stalkers Division 1. We have so now it's like splitting into doing a bunch of different missions. We're still in Chapter 1, Process 2. Okay, yeah, so next time we'll be doing questing and exploration, since that seems to be where the game's shoving us in. Alright, if you like this kind of content, make sure to follow on Kick and Twitch. like and subscribe on YouTube. I normally stream 9 to midnight on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I'm going to be doing at least 8 to midnight just to get caught up on this game since we have so much to do. There's also Wuthering Waves. We have 1 week before its 3.1 patch, so we're trying to get as much done to this game and that game before next week. So we have, I think, 7 days in Wuthering Waves and like 14 days in this one before things start changing. So 2 live service games at once is a little rough. But we're gonna do it. I like what I'm seeing so far. I like the factory and making the factory grow. We just gotta get used to the gacha system and some other things. So, all right, have a good night, everyone.
You know, I've seen other Hongshan swordmancers, and everyone seems to perform the same move differently.
Well, Hongshan swordmancy focuses on the will, not the form. Being one with the blade is far more important than drilling a move over and over.